Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to create a very majestic green look today. The method I used to do it was very different this time. Today I wanted the green to really pop this time. I love the color green, and it is my favorite color. That I think green is a really underestimated color. Such a beautiful color. I really love it. So I hope you like this this look that I did here. And yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to my video, and we will get this video started before I start not knowing what else to say. Alright, so let's get on with it. Alrighty then, so I went through a little difficult time right now trying to get my setup right. So I have my my base, my foundation, my eyebrows done already. We are going to start on a transition shade. And so I am going to grab the Tarte brush. I am actually going to start off with just soft brown colors. So I am, if you have the Naked palette, I'm going to use the color Faith, and it is a brown color, a light brown color, matte, light matte color. So we're just going to go ahead and put it in the crease, smoke that out. I'm doing something that I'm normally not used to, is actually bringing it in all the way to the inner corner of the eye. I have explained how I don't normally do that, but I'm just gonna start to do that, especially on just full glam. And I actually did it the other day. I have a picture posted on Instagram. So we're just picking it up a little bit, tapping off the brush, circular motions, light hand. Windshield if you want to. So one side is just looking a little darker. That's totally fine, like whatever. I do come around and I mess up my eyeshadow a lot, but because I am self-taught, so I teach myself. No textbook taught lessons that I do on myself. This is all my teachings on myself and what I have seen by influences as well, pictures, videos, and years of what I have been doing to myself, on myself already. Time I mess up, what I do is I just keep blending. If one looks different than the other, kind of, I don't know. It also depends on the brushes you have, the tools you have, and the type of quality makeup you have. Just keep blending. The point is just keep blending. I'm gonna grab the more shorter blending brush and grab the color Magnet. It is a gray color. You're more into the crease. And just softly blend it out. With that gray, I don't really want to bring it all the way in, so let that brown sit there, just in this corner. I like to pat it first and then blend it out. And then just start off with like the most minimal amount of product on your brush, just so it is not, you don't start off with a big mess already on your eyes. So I created a pretty smoky eye right here. This is just the transition shade part. I'm going to grab a packing brush. Ooh, still has some product on it from the last time that I did my makeup. When there's still a little bit of product left on there, what I do is I just go like this. I rub it all over myself. This little trick basically works for me, and it looks completely clean. Like, doesn't look like it had any product on it. It looks pretty, like as if I washed it. You know, like right here I have some foundation. I don't want to rub that on there. I just want to find a clean spot. I have toothpaste. For some reason my son has toothpaste literally all over the bathroom walls, on the toilet. I don't know what the heck that little boy does in the mornings. Why is there toothpaste everywhere? And then just because I was in the bathroom, I ended up, oh my god, I ended up getting hella toothpaste all over myself. I don't know. I don't know what that the little boy does in the morning. Okay. This palette is from the Gift of Gorgeous box. I am going to use this matte green color, Ivy League. So I'm just gonna grab my packing brush. Then I'm going to pack it on the inner corner and the outer corner. The middle sort of just blank a little bit. Tap it. Like I'm packing it on there. Bringing it a little bit up to the crease. Just a teensy bit. You don't want too much of the green product over your crease in the inner corner, because then you could just see like it overlapping on the crease, and it just doesn't really look too appealing. Looks pretty messy. So notice I'm not tapping off the brush. There is no fallout on my cheeks or anything, and I didn't even tap the brush. So there's just a teensy bit of fallout on the palette itself, but none is actually falling on my skin or anything, and I'm lightly pressing on it just to reassure myself. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of concealer in the middle. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Wet n Wild concealer. I don't want to put a whole big chunk of layer on there. I'm just going to put a little bit so I don't ruin what I just did. I have this little tiny brush right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to carve it out right here. What I am going to do is I am going to grab the same packing brush, and I actually left one side pretty clean than the other side that I used it. So I'm going to grab a shimmering green. I'm going to wet the brush, and then so I'm just gonna wet it a little bit like that. I'm going to use this light green color right here. I'm gonna put it over in the middle. Just making sure it is even. I just grabbed a blending brush, the shorter blending brush, and then sort of just meshing it together. And if you need to adjust more color on it, I would do my finger. So actually I am going to go and try to go a little bit more foresty green on the inner and outer corners. So this is a more like foresty green. And I am going to just lightly tap my packing brush straight like this. So it is like on the tip right there. Make sure you I'm going to make sure to tap off the brush. So I'm going to have those two colors right there. I like these eyeshadows into consideration of the fallout, and actually there's like very minimal to no fallout at all, and really like that. I mean, there's like I said before, there's like fallout on the actual palette itself, but not on my face, so that's a really good thing. That's a plus. I'm gonna put a little bit of black in the crease, so I'm gonna use the brush that it comes with, the really small side, and I'm gonna use the matte black that the Naked palette comes with, and I'm just gonna tap it a couple times straight down again, and then tap it off this color in the crease, so there's like some type of, you know, a whole bunch of transitioning going on here. And go on and blend it out. Lightly blend it. So there goes that. Then I will put some liner, mascara, and then I will be right back. I am back, and I am, before I apply some mascara on the lower lashes, I am going to smoke out the bottom part of my eye, and I'm going to go over a little bit with the Beauty Blender to smooth out any creases that I have. I'm going to grab the same packing brush that I used for the green shadows, and I am going to grab the more foresty green color that I used on the inner and outer corners. So it's this one of my eyes, and then I'm going to go ahead and use it on the bottom part of my lashes. Hold that thought. First, I'm just going to use a brown color, the same brown color I used as a transition. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the green color on top of that. So, yeah. So I'm just going to slightly. Then I'm going to go back in with that foresty green color that I was talking about earlier. Tap off the excess. So there goes that. Then, okay guys, so I am going to quickly just highlight my brow bone, highlight the inner corner of my eyes, put a little bit of highlight here, bronzer. Then I'm going to move on to lips. And then one that I normally don't really use would be the you see, I don't even know if I am feeling this one. So here's a swatch. Let me swatch it real quick. So I'm not sure if this is gonna go with what I am trying to do. Like, it's gonna look kind of pinkish. I want more of a brown nude. So so that's more of a pink nude shade. This one that I think I'm gonna use from the Ulta palette is more of a brown nude shade. So I'm gonna go and use this one. So this one's from the Ulta Beauty Matte Lip Cream. Line my lips with a brown lip liner. We'll see where this takes us. So I shaded a little bit with the brown pencil. Just make it look nice. I want to add a little bit like a lighter color, just like a dollop, you know what I mean? Go in the middle again. Then I like to take my finger and there it goes. Hey, shh. So yeah, so there it goes. So hope you guys liked it, and let me know your thoughts, anything that you're thinking of about this look. Hold on. So I will see you again in the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye, everybody.